So Bill Laimbeer and the bad boy Pistons faced Jordan's Bulls 4 times in the postseason. Earlier this morning, Laimbeer was asked to pick between Jordan and LeBron on the Dan Patrick Show. Here's what he said. Quote, "There's no question I would take LeBron James. He can do more." That's interesting. Remember, he played for the Pistons. He says he'd take LeBron over Jordan. I need to shut it or shout it. In 3, 2, 1, Mr. Laimbeer.
Excuse me. Who are you? Gotta break it down, baby. Gotta tell the truth.
He's hydrated right now. This is absurd, right?
I mean, there's absolutely no question the greatness of LeBron, but if I'm not mistaken, Jordan has the most consecutive triple-doubles in a row, right?
Okay,
like
go there.
In NBA history?
Yeah.
I don't really know what else there is to say. As far as doing it all. Is that not doing it all?
It seems like it would.
I don't even know if he does have that record.
Well, it's consecutive. It may be a stretch in there, but I'll let you go, Max, before I question
because this is ridiculous.
Listen, Bill Laimbeer's a little salty as all those ex-Pistons are. Look, everyone always says, like, well, LeBron could do more with less. Look, he's in the Eastern Conference Finals with this team around him. If Jordan was in this Eastern Conference, he could be by himself and get to the final. Now, in terms of the Pistons, everyone's like, well, the Pistons always knocked Jordan out. He had to learn to beat them. Let me just disabuse everyone of this myth, okay?
Here we go.
Michael Jordan, as soon as Scottie Pippen entered his prime, they swept the Pistons. The first time Pippen was an all-star, not even as good as he'd be according to all the numbers, just an all-star, they took the Pistons 7 games. Listen to this very clearly. If Jordan would have had a prime Pippen throughout that Detroit run, Detroit never gets out of the East.
Boom.
Not one time. Let's just tell it what it is. Jordan is the greatest player who ever lived. It's not all that close. It's just the way it is.
And by the way, Max did homework last night.
Yeah.
This is added information.
Yeah, this is new info.
Because he was trying to figure it out if he was just being old. And
I went to look. I said, you know what? Maybe I'm like mythologizing Jordan. LeBron is doing a lot with very little. Let me go back and look. The more you look into Jordan, the worse it gets for everyone else. I'm just telling you how it is.
And they telling you how it might be.
So good luck, Marcellus.
It's going to be tough for this, but everyone take off their Jordan sweatsuits and their Jordan shoes and listen objectively. Here's the thing, Wes.
Yes.
These are comparable players. Look, we're talking about, you said greatness in LeBron and greatness in Jordan.
Sure.
Okay, now my litmus test always is, if they're comparable, take the bigger guy. Why? The rim is 10 feet, and guess what? The closer you are to the rim, the more dominant you can be. With that said, I'm not even going to go with that. That's my usual test. Here's the reality. If you look at LeBron James, he's bigger, he's faster, he's stronger, and he is, Max, he is a freak of nature who is a facilitator first, who can be a scorer if need be.
You sounded like you was talking like one-on-one, like they're going to play one-on-one.
Well, guess what? If you want ask teammates who would they rather play with. I'm sure LeBron's going to win that conversation as well. So all said,
once Michael Jordan got a guy, like another great player, he never didn't win the championship.
Okay, we got to go.
He always did it in under 7 games, like the first time.
He said, all right, let's drafting. We're drafting LeBron or Jordan. You got the big board. Last time I checked.
And they're both in their prime.
They're both in their prime. Okay, no. 16 years old, I heard of LeBron. I love you, Michael Jordan. I didn't know who you were at 16. You know why? Because there is a potential and talent that is in LeBron that wasn't even in Jordan.
Jordan has the highest recorded vertical in the history of the NBA.
No one was in that room. Nobody saw
Jordan has the highest scoring average in the history of the NBA. Jordan has the highest PER in the history of the NBA.
College, he was so good.
What does he need to do?
Besides,
he skipped college. He was so good.
But that argument doesn't.
Who would you draft first?
Jordan.
Take Jordan.
Jordan. Right, all right.
Shut it or shout it, Bill Laimbeer.